Hey, October is finally here and the fishing at Strawberry is fantastic. I'm Adam Eakle with KSL Outdoors. We got Chris Jacobson with Smith and Edwards and old buddy Dan Smith. What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna catch big fish.
And lots of them.
We hope so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw off the wall stuff to see if it works.
Well, you're kind of off the wall.
Hey, think out of the box once in a while.
That's right. And Chris, what are you gonna try?
We're gonna try some flukes.
Okay.
I'm excited to try the flukes. I've caught bass with flukes, but I've never caught trout with flukes.
Yeah, a lot of bass techniques up here at the Berry will work. We're gonna get out and catch a lot of fish. Let's do it. A little blustery today.
Yeah.
A little windy.
I think that end's gonna be better though.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing this way.
Should we go to Renegade?
I would.
So right now, you want to fish in the west end of the lake, right from the marina just west of the Bryant's Fort. That's really, really good right now. And then the south end of the lake in Renegade, at Renegade Point and across the face of Poison Ridge, the big mountain down there, is really, really good right now. And then on the north end of the lake, Chicken Creek area is really good. Up in the river area, you just let that wind drift you across there at Chicken Creek area, and really good. Those three locations are probably the hot spots right now.
Water's 52.7 degrees.
Out over there, that's called Poison Ridge right there.
Yep. And Top Hat is right there. And we're marking fish about 50 feet deep. We'll probably get a little shallower. Let's do it.
Called a Mikey Jr. It's by Jackal, and it wakes across the top of the water, and as it's doing it, it clicks and clacks. I mean, you can hear it coming. But we're gonna try to see if they'll come up and grab it off the surface, because that's always fun.
We're just gonna start with a simple white tube jig. I think it's pretty critical, at least the guys here at Strawberry Bay Marina say, to tip it, and a lot of people say that, but it's been our go-to bait this time of year. So we'll just tip it with a little night crawler. Not a lot, just an inch or two. Just a little taste. Get them excited.
I'm gonna try the Zoom Super Fluke, white pearl, and see if we can't get it down a little deeper and jig it back.
Chris, you can come up here. There's plenty of room for two.
So some of the methods that are best right now is when you have wind like we have today. It's really good to get on the side with the wind and just have the wind drift you like you're trolling, and it will typically get you on fish all of the time immediately. And just let the wind do the drifting.
That's a good fish. You see that?
I watched him hit it.
Isn't that fun?
That looks pretty cool. Yeah, he came up and hammered it, didn't he? It's a nice fish though. Just a nice slot cut. So these cutthroat were put in here for a specific reason, and that reason is to control the chub population. They did that, what, back in the 90s, early 90s?
Yeah, right after they poisoned it.
Yeah, right after they poisoned it. So it's really imperative that when you catch these fish that you take care of them. So I like a really deep rubber net like this one. There we go. Now minimal impact on that fish. Dan's lure's off. Give him a chance to charge back up. And look, he's ready to go. Nice, easy release, keeps that fish healthy. If you're gonna take a picture, pretty simple. Just grab him out of the net, take your quick picture, put him back in the net, charge him back up, let him go like we just did. All right, Dan's on the board. Oh, Chris got one, hooked up. Oh, long line release. That was a 5-pounder too.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get the net again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a good net guy.
You know, I would catch more fish if I wasn't netting all yours. That's a little better.
They call it a wake bait. And if you look, the bill's going almost straight down. And what that does is it catches the water and then it rotates back and forth like this. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it clicks. And you just a constant reel and just let it wake across the top of the water, and it kind of does this. Makes lots of noise. And it works. Too bad Adam doesn't have one.
Oh! About ripped it out of my hand. Yeah, I better tighten the drag. Stinking fish.
There you go.
Nice. Let me grab that net for you. How long does this fishing usually last?
This will go clear into November. Got water temperatures, you know, getting cooler, and so the fish are coming closer to the surface of the water and easier to catch now, so you're not having to go so deep. And that typical white tube jig, 2-inch tube jig with a tip worm on it is just phenomenal right now.
First trout on a fluke.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like it. That was fun. Had a few hits, missed a few. Missed one right at the bow. I don't see how this guy though.
That fluke, they'll just keep following it.
Yeah, you can miss them the first time. Sometimes, a lot of times they'll come back and do the second, third
Pretty
time.
aggressive this time of year.
There you go. On the board. One Adam.
I know, I'm trying.
2 to 0 and 1 to 0. Who's the 0?
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh!
Hey, even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. We found the village idiot right there. Only had about 7 or 8 hits. Another option is, other than the net, if you don't have one, just leave them in the water, especially if these with these tube jigs, just one little hook in them. Off he goes that quick. It's almost every cast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel just missed. You guys had like 6 or 7 boats go out the other day with 5 or 6 guys in each boat.
Oh yeah, it was we do a guide trip for a company every year, and they had 44 participants this year, and we went out all in the same time, and I think every boat was close to 100 fish. This is cutthroat fishing that you're doing right now, and rainbows are a little bit scattered, so it's harder to catch rainbows right now. They're kind of scattered and in with the cutthroat, so you're gonna have to weed through a lot of cutthroats to catch a rainbow.
Rainbow? Rainbow! Nice, finally. They do exist. The unicorn.
The wind has picked up considerably, so we retreated into the Narrows in search of calmer waters and hopefully some bigger fish.
Well, Dan just got a rainbow. Don't lose that one. That's the best rainbow of the day, I think, Dan.
It's important to remember the regulations here are designed to protect the fishery from the overpopulation of Utah chubs.
He's there.
At Strawberry, there's a slot limit here on cutthroat trout. Any cutthroat caught between 15 and 22 inches must be immediately released. You're allowed 2 cutthroat under 15 inches and 1 over 22. The limit is a combination of 4 trout total that includes kokanee.
That's a nice one. Yeah.
There he is. Feels like a head shaker. Yeah. This feels like a cutthroat. This is a big fish. He's not 5 pounds, but he's a good fish. Uh-oh. I think that's the big fish of the day. Little night crawler. It's always fun to have fun with your buds when you're out fishing, even though it means nothing. Right, Daniel? You gotta give him a hard time. That's a beautiful cutthroat. And he got off by himself. Look at that. Nice chunky fish. Beautiful colors. Oh, look at that big pretty tail.
Dan and Chris aren't subscribing to my tipping with a chunk of worm technique. I think it kind of helps keep the fish interested if you miss them the first time, but they do seem to be holding their own just fine.
Is he right there still? Oh yeah, he's still on it. Got it in his mouth. Is he? Did you get him?
He ate it. It just about ripped the rod out of my hand.
Nice, Dan. Oh, it's kokanee. We better net that. We gotta look at it. Net him. Here you go. Gotta show that. How cool is that, huh, Daniel?
There you go.
On a tube jig.
Kokanee are protected from September 10th through November 30th to allow them to spawn. You can't possess them during this time, but they sure make a cool picture. Take a quick pic and get them back into the water.
Missed him. Right here? Yeah, he's just about 8 feet under the boat. Let's see if he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. He picked it up again. See him tapping it?
It's like ice fishing, huh?
Got him. Yeah, it's like ice fishing. Under the boat. That fish hit it once, missed it. Dropped it down to him. He hit it again, missed it. Third time was a charm. That's what's kind of fun about this time of year, is they're just real aggressive. the marina will be open till for how long?
So we'll stay open as long as the weather permits us to. We watch the weather and see how we're doing. When we start seeing some really bad storms coming, we'll pull the marina apart and usually close down, but we love to stay into November if we can.
Well, hey, for 35-mile-an-hour gusts, we did pretty good today, Chris.
We did not bad.
Yeah.
40, 50 fish. It's a pretty good day.
And somebody even caught the trifecta.
Yeah, the old
Grand
retired guy done. You felt bad for me.
I don't know about that.
Maybe the fish felt bad for you.
Rainbow cut and a Coke. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Hey, this fishing up here should last pretty good, I would imagine, until November, until really people can't get out here on the water. Until their hands are too cold.
I've been on it where you go up in the channel and it froze and caught fish.
Some of the best fishing.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's always a lot of fun to come up here, visit our friends here at Strawberry Bay Marina, grab a burger, and make a weekend of it. They got a great lodge, spend the night, fish a couple days. I'm Adam Eakle, KSL Outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.